Okay, okay, hi. I'm playing Dandy's World. Okay. So, like, my highest floor was floor 9. So, like, that was only a few minutes ago. So, let's just start. No, okay. I'm so bad at Dandy's World, so, like my highest was. Oh, Roger. Oh, buddy. Okay, please, for all your life, please. Roger, don't come out. You're scary. I don't like watching
But NASA does not officially reveal any possible explanation for the
Okay,
Kecksburg
Goose is
incident.
gonna be a distractor. I almost just died by him. Oh my god, no. I need to buy a skill jack. Okay, oh my god. How did I get that? How did I get that? Because stupid. With you. Okay, haha, nothing exploded.
Is that Kecksburg was the site of a meteor impact.
Hehehe.
But how could a meteor
No, give me that capsule.
reports? And
Capsule. Sorry about that.
the scramble to
Okay.
cover up the Kecksburg incident reaches the highest level of the U.S. government. This is Unsealed Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth.
I could show people that I have experienced those on the arcade day.
1965, a fireball crashes to Earth outside a small town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Authorities insist the object is a meteor, but witnesses report
Yeah, but I
possible
barely
evidence
can.
of a UFO.
I could only do my
What really fell
legs.
to Earth in Kecksburg?
Okay.
Some experts believe the answer lies in tracing the whereabouts of the most important man in America at the time. It is alleged that President Lyndon Johnson's vacation at his private Texas ranch is interrupted. A group of VIPs wait for him in his living room. The meeting is reportedly about budget issues concerning the Vietnam War, but the list of visitors that day indicates the emergency meeting may have been about something completely different.
I've been on one blackout before.
Along with the Joint Chiefs of Staff are the Director of NASA
I
and
didn't
the
need
Governor of
that right now.
Pennsylvania. The topic of discussion that day
That's just
remains
what I
unknown,
need.
but the President
Because like I
immediately
like
returns to
always
Washington,
having stuff that I
where he
need
calls an urgent meeting
for next
with the
floors
Director of
if
the
I need
Office of
them.
Emergency Planning.
Oh my gosh! No! You're ugly! No, you're ugly! This is it. Face to face.
Bigger and more threatening.
I need you! I need it!
Since the Roswell incident
But I
in
don't need it
1947,
just yet. But like I'm on one of the heart right now. I'm gonna need it.
that are staggering. Many government insiders believe that unless a tight
Okay, we're gonna have to go find some generators.
panic could quickly spread across the country.
I think it's rather obvious that the United States military and government will keep this secret. There was a conflict of connection between the data.
Oh god, the distractor is being very
If we were to let the public know that we, meaning
yep.
America,
Elevator.
the strongest military in the world, is no longer
Wait, how many people are playing?
Was Kecksburg the site of a UFO crash? Did President
Okay, wait. Shelly, come on. Yes. Oh, someone got left behind.
radio reporter is preparing an in-depth
Oh my gosh. I wish I was baking right now.
eyewitness interviews before any
No, I ain't getting in your things.
Yeah, because I was gonna roll or use that.
The story eventually goes
No
to air,
one.
but the story is a
She's trash.
version of the original.
But
Following the broadcast, the
Wait.
reporter refuses to discuss Kecksburg ever again. Sometime
There's a
later,
twisted right
he is
there.
tragically
There's a
killed in
twisted
hit
right
and
there.
run
There's a twisted right there. 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 There's a twisted
to the reporter.
right there. There's a twisted right there.
The government attempts to maintain secrecy surrounding Kecksburg proved unsuccessful. Over the next few decades, witnesses will continue to break their silence at great personal risk to reveal the truth about what really happened that fateful night.
I'm gonna need up English
Case
soon.
file. The Kecksburg Witnesses. In December 1990, on the 25th anniversary of the Kecksburg incident, military personnel present the night of the crash come forward and confirm they were given orders to use deadly force. Other witnesses revealed that men wearing protective spacesuits bearing NASA logos were seen at the crash site, handling a bell-shaped object. Some also claimed that overseeing the operation were men in black suits.
Normally it's over. Oh wait, there's one over there. I forgot to get that one.
The crash site. The object
Okay.
was 12 feet long and at least 7
Oh,
feet
bro.
in diameter.
Bro,
in the shape
it's
of an
in the
acorn.
world.
There were no visible doors, windows, or entry points of any kind. The metal was completely seamless.
Never you missed
The
that.
strangest feature is the writing covering the outside of the fallen object. Several witnesses, Wildabash among them, claimed the outside was covered with a hieroglyphic style of pictures and symbols. Are the markings on the Kecksburg object an alien language? If so, what could the symbols possibly
Oh
mean?
my god, I am so
Witnesses say the
poor.
cargo's final destination
kidding, I'm
was
not really that
Mars Air
poor.
Force Base. The
I'm not
home
as
of
poor as I
Project
look.
Beagle, a government operation mandated to identify and monitor extraterrestrial activity. The Blue Book team is alleged to have studied the Kecksburg object.
Oh, just
Coming up, experts claim the Kecksburg UFO is not the first bell-shaped craft to be associated with aliens.
World and my
This
servers
is
are better.
Unsealed Alien
Banana, la
Files,
la 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 la
exposing the
la
biggest
la
secret on planet
la
Earth.
lol la la lol.
Every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to flying surprising.
Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16 Pro and get a new iPad and Apple One all on us, only on Verizon.
Gold Peak tea isn't made with real gold, but it is brewed with real
People
tea
wouldn't
leaves
believe that.
and real cane sugar,
Nobody going for a while.
which makes it more valuable than gold. If you
Oh, that
value
has already
this
been done.
tasty tea.
I think we need a bigger yard.
An art credit? These cards.
Great. It's one of great. Love computer.
Can show us how to improve our credit. Maybe we can get a bigger yard.
You hear that, Nora?
From free credit scores to home loans and everything in between. Into a credit karma. Download the app today.
On planet Earth, welcome back to Unsealed Alien Files. 1965, a fiery object falls to Earth outside the small American town of Kecksburg, Pennsylvania.
Shelly.
Authorities claim
No.
it is a meteor.
No, Shelly.
Eyewitnesses,
Shelly, go
however,
behind.
report a bell-shaped UFO was removed from the site. But this isn't the
I wanna
first
make you mad.
bell-shaped
I wanna
flying
see
object
you.
to appear in modern history. 2 decades earlier, a similar
Papa,
top
he's
secret
coming for
craft
us.
was reported being developed by the greatest evil the world has ever known.
No.
Unsealed case file. Die Glocke,
I'm
the
gonna get
bell.
mad.
The piece of technology known as the Glocke, or the Nazi bell, was something that right up into the final days of the war, Hitler wanted to make it.
Well, kind of felt bad for
Glocke is alleged to be the brainchild
Who
of
that?
Hans Kammler,
Who that?
a
Who that?
high-ranking Nazi
Da-da-da-da.
engineer who oversaw
Da-da-da-da.
many
Oh my God,
nuclear
my first time.
construction tasks. He's most infamous for building concentration camps and underground bunkers for secret weapons manufacturing.
Good help.
His most valuable resource,
Haha.
slave labor.
Brother.
Not surprising that at the peak of his career, he was also involved in a deadly V2
Brother.
program that would claim thousands of lives.
Brother. Brother.
But death
Brother.
camps and
Brother.
some experts believe Kammler may have been working with materials
Brother.
of an extraterrestrial origin.
Brother.
Was also rumored to be an experimenting in time travel.
Imagine a time machine that could win a war before the war even started. That was the theory behind the Wonder Weapon, the Glocka.
If this machine was even capable of what the report said it could do, then I have a hard time believing that it was running on any known nuclear substance at the time.
Were the Nazis really working on a time machine? And was its inventor working with recovered alien technology?
Which one found
In the end, Hitler is defeated. But the fate of his superweapon...
Oh my gosh, Shelly, you messed up.
Glocka allegedly disappeared from the German mountains in the spring of
I don't know if
1945.
Shelly's okay anymore.
After the war, Nazi scientists are brought to the United States as part of Operation Paperclip to work on top-secret military and space projects.
I need a Band-Aid.
Is Hans Kammler.
Oh my gosh, bro, get away.
The reported similarities between the Glocka and the
Yes.
Kecksburg object
Distractor help me.
The designs for the Nazi valve
Oh my god.
feet in height, shaped like
They need a
valve,
break.
and
Come on.
cylindrical in shape.
was the Kecksburg object a descendant of the Nazi time machine? Did Hans Kammler trade the plans for the Glocka to the American government in return for his freedom? Many experts believe Nazi scientists were attempting to create technology that the human race had never seen before. The fate of the Kecksburg object remains unknown, along with the Nazi technology behind the Glocka.
I need a
But the
warrant.
timing of the incident in the 1960s presents another very plausible theory.
The Cold War was a huge barrier to the truth being brought forward. For obvious reasons. I mean, it was a pretty dangerous time. So between that and the technology, the truth embargo is still in place.
Russia and the United States are not only competing for supremacy on Earth, they are also racing to the moon. Is the Kecksburg object a Soviet spacecraft? December 9, 1965. The Russian spacecraft Cosmos 96 is launched on an incredibly ambitious mission. It is designed to orbit and explore Venus. The Cosmos mission is aborted in lower atmosphere as the craft loses control and begins a free fall back to Earth. Russia will need to inform the American government to avoid this being seen as an attack that could lead to nuclear war. In that event, the secrecy surrounding the Kecksburg incident could be the result of American desire to recover Soviet space technology. The Russian Cyrillic alphabet could also explain the strange symbols most of the witnesses report on the object. It's a compelling case that would explain a great deal, except for one inconsistency. Cosmos 96 landed 13 hours earlier, north of the Canadian border. A fact that has been confirmed by U.S. Space Command and NASA's chief orbital debris scientist, Nicholas Johnson. Seeking answers for the incident at Kecksburg, ufologists turn to NASA. But all disclosure requests for information are met with resistance. In fact, NASA claims the files on the incident do not exist. Coming up, NASA is forced to tell the world what it knows in the latest chapter of the Kecksburg incidents. This is Unsealed Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed Alien Files. The time to act is now. Tell us your story. Get involved in the fight to unseal the truth. Now. The truth behind the Kecksburg incident has remained a mystery for almost 50 years. But in 2007, NASA is taken to court in an attempt to force the administration to release its files on the incident. But while under questioning, NASA spokesman David Stites reveals that all of its Kecksburg records are missing. In light of this new development, NASA considers the case closed. What really happened that fateful night in Kecksburg in 1965? One witness saw more than he should have and was told by a military officer to keep his mouth shut. He did for over 25 years. A laborer who made a delivery to Wright Patterson.
Oh wait, I forgot I was
Saw
on.
a body lying on a workbench covered in a white sheet. It appeared to be 4 to 5 feet tall. 80
Oh wait, I forgot.
The witness describes a hand sticking out from under the sheet. And the skin was lizard-like. Is the Kecksburg cover-up disturbing evidence of an alien
I
visitor
want
to
to know
planet
how to
Earth?
get.
The public
I do
has a
want
right to
it.
know. This is Unsealed Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth.
Oh, I want it.
Of Americans had their social security numbers exposed in recent data breaches, and the threats are more than you realize. If you're a victim of identity theft, LifeLock works to fix it on your behalf, backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. Enroll now.
Everything you want.
Is right here.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle.
More than half of the world's UFO sightings happen over water. Many of these phenomena are seen bursting from the ocean into the sky. 95% of the world's oceans still have left to be explored, so there's no telling how much alien activity there may be within its depths, or what they may be planning. Do aliens lurk in our oceans? And if so, what are they doing? Are they using the ocean's impenetrable depths to hide their bases? Tonight, we go deeper than ever before to expose the growing threat of unidentified submerged objects. On Unsealed Alien Files. A global effort has begun. Secret files hidden from the public for decades, detailing every UFO account, are now available to the public. We are about to uncover the truth behind these classified documents. Find out what the government doesn't want you to know. Unsealed Alien Files. Exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Los Angeles, June 14, 1992. Emergency lines are flooded with reports of UFOs in the night sky over Santa Monica Bay. But the objects didn't enter the city's airspace from above.
Journey.
Multiple witnesses claim to have seen these on land as well. But is it possible the UFOs plaguing Los Angeles are actually unidentified submerged objects coming from beneath the sea instead of the sky?
Are we gonna go to
And if
the
they are USOs, what are they doing below the surface?
La-da-dee-la-dee-da, la-da-dee-la-dee-da, la-dee-la-dee-da.
Instant.
On November 8th, 2010, a mysterious object came out of the Pacific Ocean and seemingly streaked towards the sky towards space. No one could
Okay, you're gonna go play the role play.
And when the military
Role play.
they had no idea.
Frightened onlookers feared the U.S. was under attack from missiles fired by a hostile submarine. City officials turned to the military for an
Oh my
explanation,
god.
but none is forthcoming.
GG.
The U.S. Navy reports there were no foreign subs firing missiles, and also confirms there was no friendly fire. To this day, neither the military nor the public can explain where the cruise missile-shaped object came from. Decades of unexplained sightings have left experts wondering if there may be an alien base somewhere nearby. Compelling evidence of an alien colony would surface in 2010 in the form of a National Science Foundation photo of the sea floor.
This image shows massive domes deep on the ocean floor, some as big as 2 football fields.
The National Science Foundation reports that the domes are dormant volcanoes, only at the hollow center. Some experts believe if underwater aliens wanted to have an undersea base, these domes would be ideal. And this colony may have existed long before human settlement in the area. The undersea dome's estimated age could be as much as 40,000 years. For centuries, the world's oceans have been associated with legends and mysterious sightings. Coming up, a visit to the Atlantic Ocean to investigate the world's most infamous USO hotspot, the Bermuda Triangle. This is Unsealed Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed Alien Files. Los Angeles is under siege by unidentified submerged objects, or USOs, that emerge from the ocean in front of panicked onlookers. But the coast of Southern California is just one of many USO hotspots. Puerto Rico, October 8, 2002. A glowing red object bursts out of the ocean at incredible speed, hovering for several minutes before diving back into the water. Experts consider the UFO extremely unusual for several reasons. It emerged from the ocean, which is rare, but then it stopped and hovered for some time. The UFO also behaved as if not afraid of being attacked. Puerto Rico is known as one of the world's most active UFO hotspots, to the extent that one of the island's major highways was recently renamed the Ruta Extraterrestre, or UFO Highway. But are Puerto Rico's UFOs really USOs? And if they are, do they have a nearby undersea base? A map reveals that Puerto Rico lies at the southern corner of the world's most infamous ocean expanse, the Bermuda Triangle. Christopher Columbus, who saw a strange light in the area, made one of the first sightings on record. For centuries, there have been countless reports of ships and aircraft disappearing mysteriously or encountering strange phenomena. One Bermuda Triangle incident remains the biggest case of possible mass abduction in history. Unsealed case file. Flight 19. December 5th, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers carrying 14 crewmen take off on a routine training mission over the Bermuda Triangle. But partway through the flight, radio transmissions between the planes reveal that something is very wrong.
Flight 19 reported that they suddenly didn't know where they were. They didn't know what they were seeing. Everything looked a different color. They reported things were just white. Compasses were spinning wildly, and then they lost contact with the outside world.
Flight 19 disappears off the radar screen. The Navy immediately launches a flying boat on a search and rescue mission. But this too disappears, along with 13 crewmen. A passing ship reports seeing a mid-air explosion and finding an oil slick, but no bodies or wreckage are ever found. What happened to the men of Flight 19 and the rescue plane that followed? Many experts wonder if the Avenger bombers really did crash. Why did the rescue plane set out to find them also mysteriously disappear? To this day, many in the UFO community continue to believe the tragic journey of these pilots may have turned into a close encounter of the third kind, an alien abduction. If these iconic events are to be believed, and a UFO interfered with the airplanes and abducted the pilots, then this event will go down in infamy as the largest UFO abduction in history. Did aliens abduct the men of Flight 19? Or was something else at work? Near the end of World War II, American fighter pilots were encountering floating balls of light called foo fighters after the first word, fur, or fire. Experts could not identify the lights, but thought that advanced enemy technology was being observed. However, the enemy was seeing the exact same thing. Many experts believe the Foo Fighters to be of extraterrestrial origin. To this day, experts have been unable to identify who or what type of technology created the Foo Fighters. Did Foo Fighters attack Flight 19? USOs operating from an underwater base, like the ancient structures found off Southern California. The Bermuda Triangle has long been considered a possible
Yeah.
for the lost city of Atlantis.
Okay.
Atlantis was allegedly swallowed by the ocean in a giant cataclysm about 10,000 years ago. It is thought to have been home to an otherworldly civilization. Some experts believe aliens have been on planet Earth, developing societies for thousands of years, and that they created the Atlantean civilization. Could Atlantean descendants still be living in the depths of the Bermuda Triangle? And are they responsible for decades of USO phenomena? Coming up, we reveal the shocking details of real reports of USO abduction. This is Unsealed Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release gels. Also from Advil, Advil targeted relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact to last up to 8 hours.
We do it every night. Every night. I live alone, but I still do it every night.
Do it. Run your dishwasher with Cascade Platinum Plus and save water. 1 load of dishes in the sink uses 24 gallons of water, while a dishwasher uses less than 4 per cycle. That means even small rooms can save water. And up to $130 a year on your utility bill. For sparkling clean dishes, run your dishwasher every night with Cascade. The surprising way to save water in your wallet.
Getting a fresh deal at Subway has never been easier. Just find any coupon in the app and get another free. Like the all-pro sweet onion teriyaki with juicy chicken, or the ultimate BMT, or the high with pepperoni and ham and salami. The only hard part is telling Travis he doesn't get the second foot long. I'm saving that for later. Wait, seriously? I got you next time, buddy. Order now in the Subway app.
Secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed Alien Files. Unidentified submerged objects are reported to be rising from undersea bases off the coast of the United States. Many hover for a few moments, only to disappear into thin air. Other USOs are said to have a darker purpose. Shad Harbor, Nova Scotia, October 4th, 1967. 5 friends are driving along a coastal highway at night when they spot a bright object approaching a nearby harbor. They then hear a loud whistle like that made by a falling bomb, followed by a loud bang. The group stops and gets out of the car to take a closer look. They see a large object floating approximately 1,000 feet offshore. The group assumes they have just witnessed a plane crash and authorities. Their story is confirmed by at least 6 other independent witnesses. 30 minutes later, local fishing boats arrive on the scene. But they find neither wreckage nor any bodies. Authorities confirm all aircraft in the area are reported. The Shad Harbor object is classified as a UFO. The Royal Canadian Navy dispatches a team of divers who comb the area of waters, only to come up empty-handed. The case is officially considered closed. But according to other reports,
I just noticed that I was strong.
a military witness later reveals that the object was originally spotted on radar.
Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening?
All the way to Canada's east coast.
Huh?
There it submerged and followed
Oh.
the line north, where it was joined by another object before disappearing. The rendezvous site was monitored for another 3 days by both the American Air Force and Navy. But the results of this search remain unknown.
there's always a discrepancy between what the military tells you it knows and what the military really knows.
In 2008, America's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, better known as DARPA, announced that it was beginning work on a flying submarine. The stealth aircraft will be able to approach an enemy coastline at lightning speed, submerge, and complete the journey underwater. Once there, it can deploy a special forces team completely undetected. Could this new aircraft be the product of reverse-engineered technology, recovered from the Shad Harbor USO, and who these USOs have been responsible for the disappearance of Flight 19 in the Bermuda Triangle? But what is the fate of the disappeared? Where are the abductees taken? One man claims to have an answer. Unsealed case file. Filiberto Cardenas, Miami, January 3rd, 1979. Filiberto Cardenas is driving with 3 friends when his car engine fails. He gets out to check the engine. Suddenly, a massive UFO appears over the car. The passengers watch in horror as it shines a blinding beam of light at Cardenas, pulling him inside. The UFO then vanishes, taking the terrified motorist with it. 2 hours later, Cardenas is found by a police officer, 16 miles from the abduction site. But according to the victim, he had traveled much farther. Cardenas reports the craft was manned by 3 human-like aliens who took him to a rocky stretch of coast, which opened into an undersea tunnel. The aliens spoke Spanish, warning Cardenas of future wars and disasters that will threaten humanity. At the end of the tunnel, the USO arrived at a massive underwater city. There, Cardenas met another human abductee who claimed to have been living with the aliens for years. Cardenas claims the aliens then conducted a series of medical experiments on him. A later medical examination reveals over 100 needle marks on his body. Miami sits at one corner of the Bermuda Triangle. Did the USO take Filiberto Cardenas to the undersea base that has threatened the region for decades? Is this the fate
I think I'm leaving this. Bye bye. Yeah, that was the end. Bye bye.